I just wanted to give everyone a moment to take it in. Welcome to She Said, episode 6. Nice digits.
Might have noticed something a little bit different about your normal hosts.
We went to the salon today.
Yeah.
I decided to change it up for October.
Right.
So I'm doing the color run Providence. And so we took a little trip to the Halloween store and stock up on multiple wigs and fingerless gloves. This is what we came up with.
Yes.
Anyways, I hope I survive. I hope I don't pull any muscles. I hope I get to wear this wig, this fabulous wig, the whole entire time. It doesn't drive me nuts. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This week in
Who Knew? Oh, Gotham, new television series on Fox.
I like it.
I like it too. You know, when I saw the previews for it, I was thinking, this is going to be really campy. It's going to be like campy, really not...
Right, but it is not.
No, it's very dark.
Young Penguin.
Okay, so can we just talk about him for a minute? Mm-hmm. What an incredible actor that guy is.
Yes, he is good.
What's his name? His name is Robin Lord Taylor. That's what his name is. That's the actor's real name.
Check him out. Like a lot of the characters in the DC comics are created out of torment put on them by others.
Well, for the most part, other villains that you'll see that on the Batman side anyways, a lot of the villains have had something traumatic happen to them.
True.
So it has all those characters when they were younger. Bruce Wayne is just a little kid right after his parents are murdered. Right. If you think about the possibilities of all of the origin stories, all the origin stories that we're going to see come out of this series, it's pretty exciting. So I definitely would check it out.
Entertaining.
Very entertaining.
Very entertaining. Not campy.
Not at
pretty
all.
Intense,
Very
to be honest with you.
It's not what if you think that you're going to see George Clooney campy type Batman movie, a Batman show, it's not like that. It's
cool your
like
jets.
This is not...
Cool your jets.
This is
Take
not
a chill pill.
Schumacher's.
That is my awful Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That was Arnold Schwarzenegger? I mean, I knew the line.
Also in Who Knew?
The first comic for the new Thor came out. It is a lady Thor. And there was some controversy about this.
Thor, for whatever reason, is no longer worthy of wielding the hammer. His sister takes over. She is worthy of wielding the hammer.
So the story goes that she will take over.
She will be the god of thunder.
Right. So what the controversy wasn't really that they were changing it over to a female Thor. I think it was what people's reactions were when that was announced. And I think a lot of the reaction was from a male perspective, thinking that the character of Thor is the god of thunder, and to have a female play that part was not sufficient. I don't know, if you see the picture of her costume, like if you picture of her, she looks pretty diesel.
She is. She's jacked. She's very broad shoulders, the arms, I mean...
Yeah.
She's a god of thunder.
Yeah, she looks like a god of thunder. And
that you don't want to mess with.
And I think that Marvel's reason behind doing this was because they wanted to have more female role models for the girls, because back in the day, there was a lot of male comic book fans. There still are a lot of male comic book fans. I'm sure predominantly they are male. Nowadays, there are so many female comic book fans.
Right.
And so many females going to Comic-Con and you know, embracing the culture and everything that I'm sure they felt like they had to start putting out.
Well, there's a void. I mean, we went to the Halloween store tonight, if you couldn't tell. And almost every other costume, female version costume of a male character.
It's a step in the right direction, definitely, but Marvel, make more female superhero characters that are not based on previous characters.
Just tell good stories. It doesn't matter the gender. Good versus evil. That knows no gender.
What really needs to happen is that they need to have a female hero that has their own story. That from the very beginning, not bouncing off of something else, but having their own beginning, their own story. Because I think that will truly show that they're turning around and now making comics available to females.
And on a side note, DC Comics, get your act together. What is going on with this Wonder Woman movie? Is that going to happen?
Yeah.
Or not?
So that's
Not trying to hear something that's funny. You know the baby gone girl baby? Gone girl.
It's just Gone Girl. Gave it 10
well,
other
whatever.
names. Gone baby gone, girl gone, baby gone, girl, baby girl.
Go baby go.
Go baby go. What's the other? Go baby go.
So anyways, I heard that movie described as it's the date movie of the year.
All right.
How is that a date movie? So that's the date movie where you say, are you anything like what's going on in this movie? Because this will be our last date.
That's the date.
We just met. Do you want to go a relationship self-destruct in front of your eyes?
You want to see a movie about the worst relationship that's ever been and how somebody might have killed the other person?
Hey, we're on a first date. Let's go to an incredibly violent and abusive
anybody who's read that book knows that is not a date movie. Because the book is very sort of subjective. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be interesting to see how the movie handles that. Because usually usually movies go from one point of view or the other. It doesn't usually go from both. This one might have to. It's going to be weird. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. But I know the book is very... Here's the thing. You either love them or you hate them. And was it a bad word? Either you love them... Either you love the characters...
Were you going to say loathe?
Yeah. That was what I was going to say. And basically, you're going to hate them because they're not nice people.
On a more serious note... We are going to discuss yet another item that makes us question society.
We know it's fall, right? So in the fall,
people go crazy for the pumpkin
spice. Pumpkin spice is everywhere in the fall. The other day, when I was at work, a discussion came up about pumpkin spice. And one of my coworkers said, you know what? I was in the store the other day, and there are pumpkin spice tampons.
That's right. Tampons.
Yeah. I looked it up to make sure this was legit. And it's legit. Tampax makes pumpkin spice scented tampons.
That has gone too far. The whole pumpkin spice thing has gone too far. Who is that for?
It's unnatural for your lady bits to smell like pumpkin spice.
Lady
Ever.
bits.
Ever! It's unsanitary.
Exactly!
It's unsanitary. What if
So Tanya and I thought that we would check out who is making these marketing decisions. Who is making these marketing decisions?
I did some Google research.
And guess what?
Men.
Men are making these marketing decisions.
Throw a woman on that team and ask her, do you think pumpkin spice scented tampons is a good idea? And you know what she would have said? Hell no. And my whole issue is this. Have these tampons been created to make it a more enjoyable experience for a male to have his female smell like things when she's on her period? Procter & Gamble, family-owned company, so I guess I can understand why so many of them have been male. But why wouldn't you put somebody female as the head of tampons?
So, next week on She Said...
We're going to go to the Pumpkin Spectacular.
At Roger Williams Zoo.
Yes.
Very excited.
Yeah, it's time.
You're going to see it firsthand.
Yes. Also, we are going to talk about some comedic shows that are on television right now that don't have the best female role models in them.
And not just female role models, but the relationship of genders to each other is... questionable example.
So thank you for watching She Said.
From Funny Girls with Brains.
Signing off till next week.
I'm going to make it a little bit bigger.
Don't you touch that hair. Scary. What kind of bug? A weird bug? A weird bug? The tutu?
Buggy just wants to dance. What do you want to do with your life? I want to dance.
Don't even. You can't even put that in there. You cannot even put that in there.
Sorry. Is that crossing the line?